Peace. This is a meat and potato sorcery production starring myself, the Water Alchemist, and today for my apprentice and for my students, this is my thank you to you. Today I offer you the ritual of the dagger and the cross. You don't have to be a believer in Christendom for this to work. What you will need is what you see right here: a fireproof bowl, a so called knife or dagger, and the sigil of Michael. So, as you can see, his sigil is to the left. I have a fireproof bowl and a dagger. What this ritual will do is that it will unblock and open up your roles and your energies. It will neutralize your foes as far as toxic relationships and those trying to hurt or harm you. And it will also strengthen your communication and your relationships with the Archangel Michael. So with that, let's get into it. The first thing that you need to know that Michael, the Archangel, works with magicians. His color is red. He likes the summer, and he consecrated this ritual. He did this for me telepathically and communicated with me. So let's get into it. Let me call some names to unblock some roads and have a communication with Archangel Michael, as well as removing toxic relationships and revealing the true intent of one's enemies who are masquerading as their friends. So, I call on the Archangel Michael, who helped me with this, communicated this ritual for me. I ask that you aid my apprentice, Douglas Bright. I also ask that you aid my students, DeGen, See Into the Future, Sherelle Brooks, Chakra Zulu, Queen Beauty. I ask that you aid them and you remove any blockages and you grant them protections and you reveal certain truths and clarity to them. Now, at this time, the psalm that you will need is Psalm 91, verse 11. Now, the purpose of the Fireproof Bowl is this. You are going to write down three things. It has to do with who you want removed from your life. It has to remove, like if you're trying to get a job and the interview didn't go good, you write that down and you write down the protection that you want granted as far as for yourself or your child. The psalm that you will utilize is Psalm 91:11. So, since you write down three things on a paper, you have to repeat this psalm 3 times. For he will give his angels charge concerning you, to guard you in all your ways. So, you repeat that 3 times. Again, 3 times. And for those that don't see it, here it is. That's the cross at the end. Psalm 91:11. That is what you say, and you write it in red and with a red cross. So I want to make that expressly clear. On the white candle, you have the sigil next to it, and you take your dagger, like so, and this is the dagger. Now, I got this from Dollar Tree. You can use this dagger, and you touch it to your forehead. And this is what you say to consecrate it and make it holy. Once you touch it to your forehead and you carve in the sigil here, and then you draw it in red. Come, come, Holy Archangel Michael, I call to Michael, the glorious prince. Again, this didn't cost a lot. This came from Dollar Tree. You tap it to your forehead and you recite the following chant. And then after you have carved out that, you say that. So This is for my students. This is an uncrossing ritual. This came from me with the assistance and the aid of the Archangel Michael. And for those who are viewing this, you can do this following ritual. And after you done wrote down things on a piece of paper, it doesn't have to be parchment, it can be white paper. What you do is, lastly, you put what you wrote down on the piece of paper, you put it to the flame, and you burn it in the fireproof bowl. So with that, that is the ritual of the dagger and the cross. I'm the Water Alchemy, and that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. Be water, my friend. Peace.